The title of my lesson today is Don't Confuse the Two. And you can see the exclamation mark there. Don't confuse the two. These two things, most students confuse these two things. Stay tuned up to the end of the lesson, because you'll never confuse these two if you stay tuned up to the end of the lesson. In mathematics, you have to be very attentive for you to get it. Okay? So, stay with me up to the end of the lesson. Let me tell you these two things that students always confuse. You will never confuse these two things if you stay with me up to the end of the lesson. It's surface area. Surface area. Students will confuse surface area of closed cylinder with that of open cylinder. Students will confuse the two. Some students will calculate closed cylinder and the question is asking open cylinder. Some students will calculate open cylinder and the question is asking closed cylinder. Don't be in that category. No confusion again. People of careless mistake, be very attentive. Don't waste my energy. Don't make me disappointed. Let's write the formula. Surface area of a closed cylinder. Formula. Formula is 2 pi r squared plus pi d h. See the difference. The formula are different. And the reason is that for the open cylinder, we don't have the top circle. So we have only one circle. So we find the area of one circle. Here we have two circles. The cylinder is closed. Okay? Let me give you an illustration. This is like an open tank. You open the tank. This one you have closed the tank. Okay? So if you are told the tank is opened, this is the formula for an open tank. This is the formula for closed tank. Okay? So I hope I am with you up to that point. Okay? Something else. I told you knowing the formula is not enough. You must know when to use it, how to use it, and where to use it. Okay? So, don't struggle to cram the formula. Knowing the formula is 10% of the work. 90% of the work is correct interpretation. That's why the examiner will accept you to enter the exam room with a mathematical table. And that mathematical table has formulas. The examiner knows very well. Even if I give you the list of all formulas, you will still fail if you don't know how to interpret the question. So, please focus on interpretation of the question. Know how to interpret the question correctly. And that is what I am helping you do. So, stay with me up to the end of the lesson, because I'm going to help you interpret the question correctly. Okay, we have seen the formula of an open cylinder and a closed cylinder when you are told to find the surface area. Let's draw we can draw the cylinder. Maybe, let me assume, I said I will never assume that you know. Maybe some students don't know what I am talking about. They don't know what is a cylinder. They have never seen the diagram. So in my class, I never assume that student knows something. I will repeat and repeat again. Here is 28 centimeter and the height is 30 centimeter. This is the diameter, this is the height, this is pi, r is radius. Okay, let me write it again here. I will never assume that you know what all these things means. This acronym, where pi we use 3.14. You can also be asked to use 22/7. Please use what you have been told. Don't do something that the question is not telling you to do. R is radius. D is diameter. D is diameter. H is height. You know, when you write a formula, some students don't even know what's the meaning of every acronym here. Okay, so I have to write it again. I will not get tired. I will not assume that you know how to interpret the formula. I will tell you each and what it means. Okay, so we have a cylinder here. You can see it. It is 28 centimeter diameter and height is 30 centimeter. Please be careful. Sometimes they will give you the radius. This is the diameter of a circle. Sometimes they will give you the radius. And children, most of the students are very careless. Those are people of careless mistakes. They will tell us, they will even say that this is radius. They will use 28 centimeter when working with this formula. This is not radius, this is diameter. Please open your inner eyes. Don't be confused. Don't do these careless mistakes people do. Okay? I'm going to lab so that I can do the. I want to calculate surface area of a cylinder, closed cylinder. We are comparing closed cylinder with open cylinder. Let's start with closed cylinder. Let's start with closed cylinder. Let me draw the cylinder so that you can see. It has been proven that students understand well when they see a diagram. Diagram helps people understand a concept. Okay. So this is our cylinder. It's 28 centimeter. This is diameter. Height is 30 centimeter. So be keen. That one is diameter. Sometimes they will tell you, they will give you radius. So first of all, we are going to ask to write the formula for calculating surface area of a closed cylinder. Formula is 2 pi r squared plus pi dh. Okay. So this formula, we are going to use it to calculate the surface area of a closed cylinder. Here we have diameter and we are supposed to know the radius. Radius is diameter divided by 2. So 28 divided by 2 is 14. So our radius is 14. So let's continue calculating. 2 times pi, I'm going to use 3.14. Sometimes we are told to use 22/7. And if you are not told to use any, you are going to choose which one you feel comfortable. Times r, we have said it's 14. Times 14. Plus pi, which is 3.14, times diameter is 28 centimeter, times height, which is 30 centimeter. Okay, so what's the answer? I'm going to use a calculator. I know you have a calculator with you. Please let's calculate together. The first part, 2 pi r squared, I got 1230.88. I like putting the answer in 2 decimal places. I don't know if you got that. Write on the comment section what you have got. So 3.14 times 28 times. Oh, for the second part, pi dh, I have got 2637.60. So what's the answer? That 68.48 centimeter squared. You have to write centimeter squared because it is area. Centimeter squared. Let's calculate the surface area of open cylinder. Don't confuse the two. Let's calculate the surface area of open cylinder. What's the formula?